Okay, so this is the point in the week where I would normally start to turn things over to you guys a little bit. So we're going to have to play with it a little bit, see how it works. But before we start, we're going to go over our letter for the week. So, who remembers what our letter is? It's Z. Okay, very good. And what sound does that Z make? Yes, it makes a Z. Which animal makes that sound? Do you remember? Zeke the zebra, and he goes zzz, zzz. Okay, let me see if you can write it in the air. You show me. Okay, let's do a lowercase. Okay, so here is our Z's. So, does that look like what you drew? Okay, so let's do it. Over, down, and back. All right, you do it again. Over, down, and back. Now look. Now they look the exact same, only the capital is bigger than our wrong way. Is bigger than our lowercase. So they're going to do the exact same thing, only the lowercase is going to be smaller. So it's going to go over, down, and back. Over, down, and back. Now you can get a piece of paper and you can try this. You can see what you can do. And it's right there, so you can get a crayon. You can write it on an old envelope. Make sure you're supposed to write on it. But, look what I have. Dry erase board. So, I'm going to take my marker. We're going to use this again in a minute, too. I'm going to hold it right there. You see it? Okay. So here I go. I'm going to go over, down, and back. See it? So, over, down, and back. See? It's very easy. Very easy. So, and then I can just take my smiley here and look. Do, 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 do. I can erase it. So let's try it again. Here we go. We're going to make a capital. We're going to go over, down, and back. There's a capital. It doesn't usually have that bump, but you know what? Sometimes we mess up and it's okay. And then we're going to make a lowercase. It's going to go over, down, and back. There we go. Do yours look like that? Very good. Okay, so that's the first part of the video. We've been working on our Z all week. Z. So I'm going to put in a Z video right here, and then we will come back and we will check on our caterpillars.
A letter in the alphabet. Z is a consonant, a letter in the alphabet. Z
at our caterpillars. They are getting so big. Can you see? Look, oh, there's one on the edge of the cup right there. You see him? He's climbed all the way up to the top. And look, there's one over on the side. And they've got all this cool webbing stuff inside. I wish you guys could see it. But a couple of them, they like to stay at the bottom of the cup. A couple of them like to go to the top. This one is really moving around. This one right here. I don't know what he's doing. But now if you remember in that video, they only eat until they aren't hungry anymore. And then once they're not hungry, they will climb up. Once they get big enough, they will climb up and they will attach to the top. And I'm assuming they use something like that webbing stuff that's all in the bottom. You can kind of see it. So, we will see what happens. So that's our caterpillars. Okay, so we're going to review our vocabulary. So I'm going to give you the word and the motion, and then you tell me what it means, okay? Because remember, we've been going over this all week. So by this point, you should know what it means. So our first word is patient. That means we're waiting. Very good. We are waiting. Okay, so impatient, we just can't wait. We cannot wait anymore. Okay, our next one is metamorphosize, and that means to go from a child to an adult. Very good. And then our next one is transform, and transform, it means to change, like a transformer. You're right. Okay, our next one is a chrysalis. What is this? The cocoon. Very good. And that's the cocoon that our caterpillars are going to go in before they change into a butterfly. And then the next one is migrate. And that is when they go from one place to another and then they come back. And that's what our butterflies are going to do. Once we release them, we will put them in the butterfly form and then we will release them. And once we release them, they will fly. They will migrate to somewhere else, and then they will lay their eggs and then they migrate back. Okay, so I have a book about butterflies. So let's see. Now, this book is called Where Butterflies Grow, and it's written by Joanne Ryder, and the pictures are by Lynn Cherry. So look at these pretty butterflies on here. You see them? They're so pretty, and this is one of the Dolly Parton books. So you might have this at home. Okay. This is a growing place, green and warm and bright. Lift a leaf and you may find someone ready to be born. Lift up a leaf and imagine. So look, you see this little girl and this little boy? They're going to lift up a leaf. I wonder what they're going to find. Imagine you are someone small, hidden in a tiny egg, growing bigger and growing darker, till one hot morning you burst out of your shell and you creep into the brightness. So look, see that bottom egg right there? What's coming out of there? That's a caterpillar. Very good. Did I hear somebody say that? That's the first part of our life cycle. It's the egg. Then they go from the egg to the caterpillar. Then they go to the chrysalis. And then they go to butterfly. Very good. So let's see. I bet this book will tell us. Imagine you're a creeper, thin and dark, living on long, lacy leaves. When the wind tickles the leaf, you shake. Look, you see that caterpillar on the leaf? But you have feet. 2 rows of creeper feet that hold on tight and keep you safe. Like a tiny acrobat, you creep and balance and dangle high above the earth. Look. See him over here? Look, there's a bunny. As you move, your soft, long body ripples, following slowly along the green stems. You climb up the stems and you eat the leaves. As you grow and climb higher and higher where the flowers spread, you nibble and eat the tiny white flowers. You eat and eat and eat until your skin is just too tight. Remember the snakes we talked about? You remember their skin got too tight. Do you remember what they did? When they shook off, and the spiders too, and they shook it off. What did they do? They molted. Let's see. Underneath, you have new, bigger skin to grow into. You swallow air and puff until your tight skin splits. Your old, wrinkled skin falls away like a cast of clothes. And look, now you have a striped suit. Oh, so look just like the spiders. They kind of crinkle out of their old suit and have new skin underneath. In this sunny place, you eat and rest and grow, but others are growing too. You feel one coming close, and you rear up your orange horns, and they pop out of your head. A strong scent puffs into the air, and you look so fierce, the hungry one darts away to find a better tasting meal. So look, who do you think was hungry? I think that bird was hungry, but look what he did. He shot up his antenna, and he scared away the bird because he put out a smell. You grow and fat and full of flowers until one day you stop looking for food. You creep around the ground, moving as fast as you can, hunting for a place tall and firm. You climb up a bare brown branch and make a sling. Look, he's climbing up that branch. You see him? Then you curl and stretch till your old skin splits loose, and you wiggle and shake your striped skin down and down until it falls away. No longer a creeper, you rest. So look. So here's what it looks like. So this is the first day when he starts. And look, it's going to go all across through here. And look, oh, right here we start to see that new skin. You see it? It's a hard case. That's going to be his chrysalis. And then down here, you can see it. More and more of his body is covered with the chrysalis until this last picture right here. And their whole body is covered with it, okay? And then this is what it's going to look like in our cup. You see that? Oh, that way. That's what it's going to look like in our cup. In the green and growing place, you are hidden, hard to see. And when hungry ones come near, you are still safe. Because they're not looking for a little brown twig. Hidden inside, you are changing and growing new long legs and new wide wings covered with tiny scales of color. Look, there's all kinds of animals in this picture. I see a bird, a squirrel, a skunk, a rabbit, a frog. See a couple frogs and a bunch of pretty flowers. As you change, you turn darker, revealing your black wings, your black body and bright yellow spots all tucked inside, until one morning you're ready to burst. Look. So see, look, the end of it is going to start to come open, and then look, it's going to start to come out. You crawl out all wet and crumpled. You dangle high on long legs and hang on tight. Your four wings unfold and grow larger and brighter and full of colors. Look at it now. His wings have got to dry off, but look how pretty. You wait, moving your wings, drying them, and feeling them grow stronger and harder until a warm wind tickles. Spreading your wings wide, you let go and fly higher and higher. You drift above the flowers, and you, light and fragile like them, you touch nothing but the sky, flying far above the ground. Look at him now. Wow. When you fly low from the bright flower to the bright flower, landing gently on the petals, tasting sweetness with your feet, and sip the sweet nectar through your long curled tongue. Look, see his long tongue right there? That's how he gets the nectar from the flowers, that big old long tongue. But look, it's very pretty. You see it? See all those colors? You soar over the branch where you rested, far above the growing place where you crept, flower to flower. These long summer days have grown and changed, and your world has grown too. Now it's time to fly to new places, to look for others like yourself. Bright flowers in the sun. Fly, butterfly. Goodbye. Oh, he's going to go find somewhere else to be. He's going to go find some new friends, some new family. And that is it. That is our book. So that was a good book. So that does go over the life cycle very well. So let's look at our life cycle again. I'm going to get out my erase board and I will erase the Z's we did. Okay. I'll remove that. So, now don't forget, when we do a life cycle, we have to have the arrows because that is what tells us that it goes over and over and over, remember? So we're going to go 1 arrow, 2 arrows. You hear that? It's squeaking. You hear it? So look. So we're going to put 1 here, here. We're going to put 1 down here. I kind of drew it a little too close. And then we'll put 1 right here. Okay, so what is my first step? What is the first step of being a butterfly? It has to come out of an egg. So very good. So we're going to draw the egg right up there. See it? So there's my egg. Then what comes out of the egg? The caterpillar. Very good. So I'm going to draw a caterpillar right here. I might even draw the horns that help scare away the birds. Look, there's my caterpillar. See it? Oh, I didn't give him any legs. He has 6 legs. There we go. Our 6-legged caterpillar. And then on the bottom, what happens after it's a caterpillar? He goes into his what? It's like a cocoon. It's called a chrysalis. Very good. So I'm going to draw a little hook and then look, it's attached to a tree. So look, there's our chrysalis right there. And then what comes out of the chrysalis? Oh, did you get it? I'm drawing it right now. I'm going to make it a little bit different than I did yesterday. A butterfly. So we have egg, caterpillar, chrysalis, butterfly. Egg, caterpillar, chrysalis, butterfly. Can you do it? Egg, caterpillar, chrysalis, butterfly. Egg, caterpillar, chrysalis, butterfly. Can you do that? Okay. So I will keep checking in with our caterpillars and we will see what happens with them. And I hope soon they're going to make some chrysalises. Because remember, after the chrysalis, it takes how long? 2 weeks. So look, I'm going to write that right here. 2 weeks. Look, right here. 2 weeks. It takes 2 weeks to go from the chrysalis to the butterfly. So that's what we're waiting on. Once it goes in there, we have 2 weeks. All right, guys. I hope you're having a great day. I hope you're having some fun at home. Just know that I miss you guys, and I hope to see everybody on Zoom later today, okay? Love you. Bye.